survived, man. I fucked up, but I survived.
We're gonna have you get checked out, okay?
Yeah. I'm alive! Gas and nicotine after.
So yeah, that was me about 2 years ago. That's body cam footage of my actual DUI. You would think it'd be enough for me to stop drinking, but I guess it had an opposite effect, bro. Like, I started fucking drinking more. As a preface for this video, I'm not trying to have this come off as...
You ain't shit, bitch. You think you're better than everyone else just because you stopped drinking. Well, guess what, bitch boy? You still a bitch. Bitch boy.
Yeah, so it's not like that. I'm just trying to tell you my personal experiences with alcohol and how it negatively affected me career-wise, relationship-wise, and ambition-wise. If by any chance, though, you're going through something similar, whether it be alcohol or another substance, I'm not gonna force you to quit, dude. Because if anything, the more people told me not to drink, I started drinking even more. I guess I'm just that stubborn. At the end of the day, it's your life, do you, man. So let me go ahead and break it down for you. Oh, man. Alcohol derailed my career. August through December 2022, I was working at 4D Replay as a camera operator, working on big projects like the Little League, fucking hell, dude. Shit. Working on projects like the Little League, flying to NYC and Saudi to film women's golf. Things were going well until drinking caught up to me. I remember it was rainy at night. I went out to a studio in San Leandro. I ended up drinking way too much and blacking out. Everyone dipped and I was supposed to sleep there actually, but apparently I was being too loud and obnoxious. So I ended up getting kicked out. Just a footnote, never kick anyone out who's drunk as fuck, no matter how annoying they are. Cause I get it, like fuck them, but someone innocent walking at night could have gotten murked since I was blacked out driving. I mean, yeah, I'm responsible for that, but it's kind of unfair because like I didn't even know I was driving. All because you were slightly inconvenienced that I was being too loud. I'm not gonna call you out by name, but like, bro, you know who you are. After that whole thing, I try to be chill with you. But thinking back now, as I keep replaying that whole thing in my head, like you can't even lie, bro, that was pretty messed up. Yeah, so instead of crashing at the studio as intended, I ended up crashing my car into a pole. I took a week off from work and a friend actually suggested that when I come back to work, that I should be straight up honest about the whole situation on why I missed work. I'm like, yeah, why not? Honesty. I was hoping they'd take it better than they did, but that shit hella backfired on me. After I told them about the whole situation, they saw me as a liability for the company. Despite my skills and commitment to the job, I was kicked out a second time. I don't blame them in questioning how reliable I was after telling them all that, but just like that, I lost my job. It wasn't just the job that I missed out on. It was also the trust that I lost from the people that believed in me. The opportunities that slipped through my fingers just because I couldn't keep my shit together. It seemed like every time I'd get shit-faced to try and run away from my problems and everything that was internal, the further my dreams and goals were running away from me. I'm scaring you, dude. I feel like this shit's gonna fall. And then there's the mess I made with my relationships. I cheated on my ex with some random thought. Alcohol made me reckless, uninhibited, thinking I was invincible or some shit. Making dumb decisions I couldn't take back. The whole guilt of that just ate me alive during our whole time together. There's no fucking doubt that that was painful for her, but despite that, she stayed for years, man. You know, I tried to redeem myself, but infidelity isn't something you could just boba back rubs and BCD tofu house your way out of. And this whole alcohol addiction thing wasn't just leaking into my romantic relationships neither. My friendships took a hit too. I should probably have a demolitions certificate with the amount of bridges I blew up. When I was in that pit of despair, I would blow off people, legitimately just go off on people, get hella mad. I pushed people away because I always felt like I was being judged. I've even had times when I would just self-isolate myself because like people were disappointing me too much, quote unquote. But like real shit, like it was my actions that led to my own disappointment. I guess one good thing that came out of all of that, speak properly. Nasty. But I guess one good thing that came out of all of that mess was that the people that I have left in my life, I cherish even more. The ones who stayed, the ones who believed I could still change. Really the ones that would still check up on me despite my actions, my dumb decisions. It was the people that saw that I still had good in me despite all this bullshit that I was doing. You guys know who you are. No lovey-dovey bullshit, but like I really do love you guys. It was my family and those types of friends. I don't think I would be anywhere close to where I am now without that type of encouragement and support. It wasn't even about telling me not to drink, because you know that shit doesn't even work. It was more so just staying despite how rock bottom I was. That shit hella helps. My vision was blurred. Metaphorically and literally. I used to be sharp and quick-witted, and alcohol dulled that, man. Like, my creativity for sure suffered. I thought drinking made my art better, but when I sobered up the next morning, all my ideas were trash to me. I wasn't writing or filming with the same passion that I used to. I'd be driving around trying to find inspiration for my next video or a real idea or the song, but all I'd do was end up driving to the liquor store. And every time I thought I was getting back on track, alcohol would absolutely derail the fuck out of me. I'd get these bursts of motivation when I'm drunk, like, yeah, I'm about to get my shit together. And then you'd catch me at Target buying E&J. I've always wanted to start my own digital multimedia agency, you know, produce my own products, you know, produce my own projects, maybe even make a name for myself. I don't know why I had those big dreams in mind when I couldn't even make my bed or shower sometime, because I'd be too wasted drinking from the night before. This is still on, that's pretty good. So yeah, alcohol got me fucked up in a lot of ways. I don't have it all figured out yet, but slowly, day by day, I'm slowly making my way. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to be straight up with you guys, tell you guys my story. Maybe you could see yourself in my place, and maybe, just maybe even make a change before you go down the same path I did. DUIs are no joke. They're fucking expensive. And it's harder to find a job now since I mainly did driving jobs before. If you're going through something similar, no corny shit, legit, you're not alone, dude. There's probably worse cases than my case and your case. Still, I bet that people found a way. People are just resilient like that. It's a very hard journey, and if you know anything about me, what you're witnessing with everything that I've been doing, it might have seemed impossible, especially if you know the fact that I used to consume about 2 bottles of E&J every fucking day for about 2 to 3 years. And if I, a high school dropout with little to no discipline, could turn this around, then maybe you can too. If you want.